Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon, and we're going to talk about John Cleese. He's in trouble for defending JK Rowling. Yeah, of course he's in trouble. He's part of Monty Python, and for some reason, the Twitter outrage mobs can't stand Monty Python because they're funny. They make jokes. You're not allowed to make jokes current year. So before we get into the cancellation of John Cleese, just want to remind you guys that we do have new pins available. Check it out at shopclownfish.com. You got me and Geeky, these little pins right here. We also have new holiday merch, including a Festivus holiday sweater, holiday caps, and a very, very limited supply of the Bubbly Steve logo pins. We did manage to find a few more. There's like 100 of these available, and that is it. When they're gone, they're gone. So here we go. This is coming from the New York Post. John Cleese accused of being transphobic while defending JK Rowling. Comedy legend John Cleese has been accused of being transphobic after a flurry of tweets Sunday in support of Harry Potter author JK Rowling, admitting that he was not that interested in transgender rights. The 81-year-old Monty Python star was attacked while sparring online with followers, angered by his decision to sign a letter of support for Rowling amid the huge backlash over her views on transgender issues. And he said, in true Python style, "Deep down, I want to be a Cambodian policewoman. Is that allowed, or am I being unrealistic?" He replied to someone who asked why he couldn't just let people be what they want to be. Challenged whether he accepted that Rowling made some rather indelicate statements regarding those people who identify differently, Cleese quipped, "That depends who I identify with today. I'm afraid that I'm not that interested in trans folks," he admitted when pressed to be upfront about his views on Rowling's controversy. "I just hope they're happy and that people treat them kindly," he wrote. Right now, I'm more focused on threats to democracy in America, the rampant corruption in the UK, the appalling British press, the revelations about police brutality, COVID-19, the incompetence of the British government, China's complete disregard for the necessity to abandon fossil fuels, the developments in France between Macron and Islamicists, diabetes, and the recent deaths of several of my close friends, he wrote. That is true. We've been losing a lot of comedic legends lately. Does that sound hard-hearted? He asked. He later complained that critics showed a complete lack of perspective as well as a complete lack of sense of humor. Asking, "Heard a woke joke yet? Have you heard a woke joke?" Remember when we used to be able to laugh? Those were good times. Cleese later admitted his understanding is superficial, but wrote, "When a woman who was once a man is competing against women who have always been women, I think she has an advantage because she inherited a man's body, which is usually bigger and stronger than a woman's. Does that prove phobia?" he asked his critics. The exchange left Cleese repeatedly damned as transphobic while trending on Twitter. "Damn, really wasn't expecting someone as talented and amazing as John Cleese to be anti-trans," author Adam Tierney wrote with a sad-faced emoji. "Dude, John Cleese being transphobic was not something I saw coming, and I'm thoroughly disappointed by it," one follower wrote, while trans author Lila Sturgis said he was transphobic in a way that attempts and fails to be funny. This is an ex-comedian. He has been canceled. He's been canceled. Of course, we know JK Rowling is super duper, super canceled because not only did she say the wrong thing at the wrong time on Twitter, but she doubled, tripled, quadrupled, and I don't know what 5 times is. 5 times down, quadrupled on her comments. She didn't back down at all, and Twitter absolutely hates her. And look, Cleese is not the first Python to be canceled by Twitter. Terry Gilliam was problematic as well. We did a video on this last year. He trolled a journalist asking some very pointed social questions, and Terry Gilliam told them to take a hike, basically. And of course, the Mary Sue runs with it. Terry Gilliam is tired of society blaming white men for everything, and we're just as tired of him. Old man screams at windmill, And yeah, he said, "I'm tired of apologizing for who I am." And this was with an independent.uk journalist who looks like she's about 12. Yeah, so, you can't handle the pythons. Twitter can't handle Monty Python. I'm waiting for Monty Python to be canceled completely. I'm waiting for the UK. Well, wasn't it Faulty Towers? I thought they banned a couple episodes of Faulty Towers. Because the UK now is so woke, I'm waiting for them to just cancel Monty Python completely, because we do have a lot of men dressing in women's clothing, making off-color jokes about being dressed in women's clothing, and now we've got John Cleese making the comments he's making current year. It's just not acceptable, and it's not funny, John. You should feel very, very bad about yourself. He's 81 years old. God knows how much time he has. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't have time for your shit. Like he said, he's got bigger things to worry about. Honestly, I would tell any comedian to get the hell off of Twitter, because there are no making jokes on Twitter anymore. You're not allowed to have any kind of civil discourse on Twitter. It's basically you say one wrong thing and they all dogpile on you. We talk about this all the time. It's no place for comedians or anyone with a different point of view to be, because there is no humor. There's no joy on Twitter. It's a horrible place. I'm going to wrap this one up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk to you guys later.